What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. Ever since we made an announcement that Milwaukee Tool has invited us to NPS for 2019, I always get questions from people. Hey, Vince, do you know, you have some inside information? Do you know what they're going to be announcing at NPS? To which I respond, no, they will not tell me anything. Quite frankly, we even tweeted them, letting them know, hey, we heard this is coming out, or we heard that is coming out through the rumor mill. And they always tweet back at us because of our law department and blah, blah, blah. We can't let you know anything because, I don't know, like secret agent type stuff. Okay. And then the second question that we always get is, well, Vince, if you had it your way, what would you like to see released at Milwaukee's NPS for 2019? Which I usually reply, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Well, today I've thought about it. So I'm going to give you a list of 5 things that I'd be happy to see at Milwaukee Tool's NPS for 2019. And it's coming right up. So here's the deal. We're approaching this like a wish list of items. I've come up with 5 items that Milwaukee should add to their lineup or has in their lineup and should improve for 2019. Now, I know my list might not be your list. I'm sure a lot of you are going to say, Vince, you missed a whole bunch of stuff. Or Vince, if you only have 5, then it should be X, Y, and Z. What you do is leave them down below. Number 1, Milwaukee Tool probably reads our comment section. But number 2, we definitely read our comment section, so we hear you. We want to know what you have to say. And quite frankly, if they're good ideas, we'll relay them to Milwaukee when we're out there, if they'll listen to us. But now, let's get on with the list. Here's number 1. It's the M18 Cordless Lithium-Ion Multi-Tool. You can get this bare tool like I did, or in kit form here. Product number 2626-22. It has a lot of great features, this multi-tool. And a lot of people don't realize or don't even use a multi-tool. They don't know exactly what to do with it. But if you're a carpenter, remodeler, contractor, this thing has so many uses. You can cut trim with it. You could scrape floors with it. Those are a couple of things that we use them for. Scrape up VCT tile. You could cut out grout. You can cut in old work boxes into plaster and drywall with this thing. It's got a lot of uses. But it says here, the M18 Cordless Multi-Tool Kit cuts 50% faster and delivers up to 2 times more cuts per charge than the competitors. This is the deal. This is old. This is old literature. Quite frankly, I think there are a couple of multi-tools out there that might outperform this one by now. It does have a powerful motor. It says it delivers up to 11,000 to 18,000 OPMs. It's got an all-metal gear case, which, quite frankly, I wouldn't want them to change that. It's got a built-in LED, and it has a tool-free blade change. Now, I'm very fond of this tool, but how would I like for them to improve it? I'd like them to add the word fuel onto this tool. How would they add that fuel nomenclature? By making this a fuel tool, adding a more powerful motor that could take advantage of the new HO batteries, specifically the 3 amp hour HO that they're going to be releasing. Also, I'd like to see a revision of this toolless blade change. This lever lifts up and then this screw comes out. I got to tell you, this screw mechanism can get stripped if you have somebody that's a little ham-fisted, meat hook it, whatever you want to call it, or there could get debris can get into that hole. I'd like to see something better. I hate to cause problems and not give solutions, but I think they can improve this. And I would be very happy if they did. That's why this is number 1 on my list. Let's move on to number 2. It's the Milwaukee Cordless High Performance Jigsaw Kit. Now, you could get this bare tool as well, like I did. I keep on repeating that, I know. I did get mine bare tool because I had plenty of M12 batteries. This is a nice unit. This is not necessarily a barrel grip, but it does not have a D handle. It's just a compact cordless jigsaw. Done a lot of work with this jigsaw. You know, it is, once again, very handy. It has a good blade change. It accepts T-shank blades. It's a good unit. It's only 3.8 pounds. It's 8.75 or 8 3/4 inches long. It says it has powerful cutting, 3/4 stroke length, and up to 2,800 strokes per minute. Smooth cutting, designed to minimize vibration by keeping weight over the cutting area. Maximum control. It does have tool-free bevel capability. It's got an LED light. Now, what would I like to see here? I would like to see, once again, the word fuel on this tool. How would they add the word fuel? By giving it a stronger, purposely built motor, a revision. Also, I'd like to see a longer stroke length, maybe an inch, 7/8 of an inch. Every 1/8 of an inch counts. Maybe a few more strokes per minute, 3,100. I'd also like to see maybe orbital action added to this compact jigsaw. I think it would really round out the tool. Well, you know, will they do it? Who knows? But a guy could wish, right? I mean, look at it. It's already got 4.5 stars. What more can you ask for? The word fuel on the tool. Let's move on to my number 3 on this list. It's a router. Now, do I want them to improve this router? No. I would like to see some of these functions incorporated, like the fine adjustment, the above table adjustment, 2.25 horsepower, pretty cool. I like a lot of the features that are in this tool. Okay. And it says the new router is powered by a best-in-class 13-amp, 2.25 max horsepower Milwaukee motor. Now, here is the deal. You have a 13-amp tool here that's reaching between 10,000 and 24,000 RPMs. If you've been following along with the Milwaukee Tool Company, because of their new HO line of batteries, they now have cordless tools that are giving you the power of 15-amp corded tools. So, having a router that's equivalent to 13 amps or even 15 amps, but cordless, should be no problem for Milwaukee. Also, Milwaukee Tool has announced that they have 2 new battery offerings coming out for the HO line, high output line, in 3 amp hour and 8 amp hour sizes. I gotta tell you, I think if we had space right up here for one of those batteries, it would be no problem. Think about it. It'll all be in line, straight down. Also, I'd like to see a palm router. Maybe not a full-size router. You know, if I could have I don't know. Maybe the palm router's more, realistic. I think that Milwaukee, though, can make this full-size router happen. I'd like to see both, though. Full-size router and a palm router. And that's why that this tool offering is number 3 on my list. Let's move on to number 4. Milwaukee has their line of nailers and staplers. Nailers and staplers. I got to tell you, they got the 18-gauge brad, 15-gauge finish, 16-gauge finish, 16-gauge straight finish. Look at all these. Look at them. They got the crown stapler. You see down here, though, they do have a line of pneumatic nailers, okay? They have a 1 3/4 roofing nailer, and they have 3.5 full round head, not clipped, full round head framing nailer in pneumatic. Now, if I had my way, this is the deal. Just being real with everybody. I'd like to see at Milwaukee Tools NPS for 2019 a revision to their nailer line. What do I mean? I'd like to see some pneumatic finish and brad nailer offerings added. Pneumatic. I like pneumatic. As well as I'd like to see a framing nailer added to the M18 line. Once again, with those HO offerings in the red lithium battery platform coming out, the 3 and the 8 amp hour batteries, I think that Milwaukee can make a framing nailer possible and reliable. I think that it would be a great addition. I'd also like those pneumatic additions. But it looks like Milwaukee's moving in the direction of everything battery operated. And quite frankly, I think they're going to make it happen. I don't have any inside information, but I just have a gut feeling. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was a kid, if you feel something in your gut, you better trust it. Or she used to say, make sure there's toilet paper in there. One or the other. Let's move on to number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And here is my final request for the wish list. Here it is. I know Milwaukee released an M18 fuel saw last NPS that has the performance of a 15 amp corded tool, but it's cordless. So what do you're probably saying right to yourself right now, this guy Vince is a real ingrate. Is it never enough? Well, I will say this. Even though I did grow up here on the East Coast where the preferred saw of choice, according to statistics and the census, is the Sidewinder, I prefer a left line of sight that goes along with a worm drive saw. I like the weight of a worm drive saw. I like the balance of a worm drive saw. This is Milwaukee's 7 1/4 worm drive circular saw with a cord. It's product number 6477-20. Now, this does have a 15 amp motor. Okay, offers 4,400 RPMs. I know some of you are thinking to yourself, well, there's your obstacle, but it's not an obstacle anymore because Milwaukee has fuel offerings, okay, that offer 15 amp corded power from a cordless tool. Plus, like I said before, with the addition of the new 3 amp and 8 amp hour batteries coming out, it would be a well-balanced package. Look, the motor, the brushless power state motor provides up to 5,800 RPMs. Now, why can't Milwaukee just flip the script? You know what I mean? Why can't they throw the blade on the left-hand side like their 6.5 line? You know, move the motor back, make it a little more ergonomic. Why not? Let me know down below. Do you want an M18 fuel worm drive circular saw? I know you do because I heard it time and time again in the comments section below. So, quite frankly, I really didn't hear it, but I read it time and time again. And if you like YouTube creators that read your comments, then smash the like button. Also, if this is your first time here, you're going to want to get subscribed because when we get back from Milwaukee NPS 2019, we're pretty sure that some of the older tool offerings from 2018 will probably be on deep discount. And when they do go on deep discount, we make emergency tool deal videos about it. Some of those tool deals only last a matter of minutes. People have saved thousands of dollars taking advantage of those tool deals. Never spend thousands of dollars on tools when you don't have to. Tap the bell. Get notified. With that, I want to say I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.